The latest from Obsidian Entertainment, Avowed. Look at these tags. Oh my god. It's so over. Don't worry, guys. You can buy the Avowed Premium Edition for $90. Wow. Can't wait to do that. Well, you know the drill. Let's get this over with. Blue Boogers with a new thread titled Rainbow Flag. LGHD TV IP plus division sign in parentheses. As a gay, autistic, POC, trans, non-binary person with asthma, I want to thank Obsidian for letting me be my true self in Avowed. We stand by your game. Spartan Spud says, I genuinely can't tell when things are parody anymore. I think this is a parody. Another 2 writes, can you be trans and non-binary? Like, are you trans into what? Hopefully Avowed can answer? Pomni starts a new thread titled, so excited for this game, Rainbow Heart. I just wanted to share how extremely excited I am for this game. It looks absolutely fantastic. As a member of the LGHD TV Plus community, I'm genuinely thrilled to see the level of inclusivity and representation the developers have worked into it. It's so refreshing to see games that push for diversity and make everyone feel seen and included. This kind of effort makes such a big difference, and I can't wait to support it. Whether it's through character options, storylines, or just creating a world where everyone feels welcome, it really means the world to people like me. Thank you, devs, for making this happen. Let's all spread the love and positivity. What are you most excited about in the game? Haha Dumpling writes, give me clowns instead, and then 4 people did. Jekyll's writes, you and the 5 other wokies will enjoy the game. Also, not giving you a jester. Nice try. Pomni replies to his own thread, writes, thanks for all the support, guys. Hopping for the game's success, smiley face. I'd also like to point out that his profile picture is an actual jester. So, little on the nose, but apparently not enough because he got 14 clowns. Golf Lover 420 writes, I was going to buy this game to support the beautiful LGHD TV community, but unfortunately, the istophobism that has tainted the development of this game compels me to pass on this game. As a true supporter of the LGHD TV community, I cannot buy games from a dev team that display the same evil bigotry that has been used against LGHD TV for decades. Golf Lover 420 with the Trump mugshot profile picture. That's pretty good. Lazy Joe Beard is excited for the lawsuit and this game's flop. What lawsuit? Apparently there's a lawsuit. Lazy Joe Beard's very excited about it. Moonlight Knight, who was banned, replies to somebody and says, genuinely asking, have you ever played an Obsidian game before now? If you pay anything even resembling attention to the meta narrative of their games, it's obvious they have strong opinions about politics. Also, stop bringing up Concord. Genuinely. All it does is showcase how little you understand about game dev and why games fail. The irony of asking people not to bring up Concord when you yourself bring up Concord. Implosive Erection with a new thread titled Not Letting It Ruin It For Me. I'm sorry, but I'm a regular ass white dude and the pronoun hearts literally won't affect my character in the slightest. Game looks amazing and I'm looking forward to playing it even though I'm allowed to choose what an NPC calls me. First reply, Joker was banned for writing. His wife's boyfriend is going to buy it for him on the Nintendo Switch. Chiboka? Chiboka, we're going with that. He bought the game and he writes, same, I bought it. I'm gonna play it. Did the same with Starfield. It had pronouns in its character creator. I still bought it. I still played it. Thanks for sharing, Chiboka. Divu writes, Lameo, def not a normal hetero man. Freely writes, cis white dude? Bro, what? Why couldn't you just say I'm a dude and go from there? The hell is this cis white hearts? The hell is cis? What does white have anything to do with anything? Bro, stop being weird, yo.
Yo, what's up?
Please don't say yo.
The OP Implosive Erection replies to Freely and says Googled it. Apparently it means I'm a man born a man. So just a regular ass dude apparently. Now I'm not even sure why anyone uses the word like a big deal. Limphao. You're the OP. You're the one that used it. Why did you have to Google it? Doomerang writes, don't stand up for anything or say anything because if you do, you're a POS. Just swallow and accept every little thing from people who hate you no matter how hard the propaganda or how much they they try to change your culture, because that's what a real man would do. ... Logic? This is the reverse logic of what a quote-unquote man is. All I can do is laugh at this form of quote-unquote masculinity. Majero, I think he might be replying to Doomerang, writes, LeMayo, Crimea River alt-right hard. There's no culture war. It's in your head. You're mentally challenged and you probably have a poor piss live to search a stupid pseudo-culture war when there's none. Colon, you just want more over-sexualized women in your games. That's all. Go touch grass with a salt. OMG, it's Bees who was banned, replying to the OP. Writes, same. I'm not an incel loser that listens to Musk, Asmongold, or Grums. They all suck. I can make my own decisions and play what I want and still enjoy it. Avowed looks amazing. The Pillars of Eternity 2 games were great, and this is more of that. Miss Mill writes, all they have to do is be professional and maintain a polite, respectful attitude to their customer base, and they keep failing at this. This doesn't happen with Japanese or East EU developers a lot, even most EU developers in general. Just be respectful. This whole, we despise our audience, consider them morally and politically inferior wastes, forces people to choose between their dignity or their wallet, and most people just choose to walk away. But for them, the very idea of respecting their audience seems to be some great insult. This really tells us what they actually feel about gamers and gaming. They really think gamers are genuine, worthless losers. So you can't even escape there. Our nemesis, replying to the OP, writes, a sound plan, hopefully. That's all what is, and we don't get another Dragon Age fail hard. That dumbass drunk at Flopsidian needs to go for the good of the project. His big mouth will be good somewhere else. Cerberus writes, such a good little cuck boy. The Malkavian bastard writes, how do you do, fellow white people? Shekels writes, okay, Matt, still not buying your game, by the way. Emma Sky, she, they, opinions mine, who was banned? Starts a new thread. I don't. Black bicep flexing emoji, super woman emoji, rainbow emoji. The neo-womanist community stands with Avowed. As a member of the neo-womanist community, I can proudly say that we all stand with Avowed and thank them for their strong empowerment of women and showing women being better leaders in the Outer Wilds and Avowed. The Outer Worlds, excuse me. And thank them for their strong empowerment of women and showing women being better leaders in the Outer Worlds and Avowed. We will do everything that's necessary to support this game and Obsidian's female devs. Men won't get in our way. They don't have a say. Pre-order Avowed. Edit. Clown shipping will be reported. Well, we've seen this person trolling various forums before now. 63 clowns. That's quite a stack you've built there, Emma. But it's with a heavy heart that I must report that Emma has been banned. Sitting atop a pile of jesters. Pour one out for Emma Sky. Flew too close to the sun. Gone but not forgotten. Snake Shifter writes, even if these are joke posts, they still get blocked. Zero tolerance. Rick Macdo writes, thank you for revealing yourself and welcome to my block list, alphabet disciple. Dwayne writes, I'm part of the LGHD TV++ community as well. Happy face. What a coincidence. Amvorn replies to the OP and says, now the better question. Will they buy the game LeMayo? They stood with Dustborn in Concord too. Nah, you don't need to buy the game. You just need to go post on the Steam forums about it, and that's good enough. The devs waiting in the unemployment line will know you stood with them from behind your keyboard, but you never gave them any money. Arc 659 with the... That's a pretty good profile picture. He writes, I'm gay and I hate woke game. Avowed is a hard pass. I just want to play good game with good story and gameplay. Every woke game isn't because many of them were about themselves and their political agenda. What worst is that the art director of the game told every gamers to go heart yourselves and you want to support it. They don't care about you and even they hate their own game. That's pretty good. More Franos writes, my prayers to everyone in the HIV plus community. Behe writes, too scared to post such crap from a main account or it just got banned already with a clown emoji. And Fahey was banned. Reformatio writes, oh yes, You guys pay 70 bucks for this. Just work some overtime in your nail saloon. Oh man, 14 pages, 201 comments. Man, Emma burned bright like the sun. She really kicked the hornet's nest. Asian girl lover writes, "Hi Diva. I see you've changed usernames and profile pictures. Very brave and stunning." Oh, this is the person that had the orange dragon, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the same person. So 63 more clowns added to their stack. Pingoso writes, "Nothing says inclusivity like racial discrimination, LeMayo." Dragon Master, we've seen him before. He writes, "Didn't I see this same thread copy pasted in Veilguard, Concord, and Dustborn's forums?" Yes, you did. Left Paw writes, "Yep, pity you won't be buying it." Profile name writes, "Slay Queen." Player 1 writes, "Nice try, Peter Bateman." Edit, guys, you've fallen right into its trap. Stop giving out them jesters. Player 1 was banned. Man, there's a lot of banned people in here. Jannies just aren't having it. Player 1 posts the lyrics to the Peanut Butter Jelly Time song. Aslane writes, "Where was support for Unknown 9 that just released and had a 120 mil budget? Seems only 70 people playing. Where is the LGPFRD plus community?" Nosterfowl writes, "All 5 of you? Goodness, I bet Failguard is feeling lonely right now. You might want to reopen the game so that their numbers don't look so bad. Wouldn't surprise me if they were a clown farmer, FYI. Really? Really? Nothing gets past you, Nosterfowl." But 74 writes, "Their clowns are making these threads solely to put off people buying the game. It has nothing to do with the game at all. There is like no relationship / sex or any obvious gay or trans even in this game compared to say DAV. There is like no relationship / sex or any obvious gay or trans people even in this game compared to say DAV. Can we just enjoy a game for its good story and world / lore? FS, I'm so sick of these people turning everything into some stupid agenda politics." Yes, it's the fans that turn this into some stupid agenda politics. Not the guy that said all the dumb stuff on Twitter. It's the fans' fault. It's those evil chuds ruining my good story. Fire Jack writes, "It's a bait. If you want me to believe you, name all Reddit genders." Didn't Shoe on Head have a video where she tried to do this?
Unimportant labels you could just throw around and change whenever you want. They're like Pokemon. Collect all the labels. Oh crap, it's more like Pokemon than I thought.
Akin014 writes, "All 5 of you will buy it." You know, Zerafiel writes, he replies to OP and says, "Really bad trolling, dude." And this is a trope I've noticed in these forums, because it's like the more clowns that the OP gets given, the more people that criticize the quality of the trolling. But it's not bad trolling, obviously. Look at the stack of jesters. Say, Zerafiel, you would not say that to Emma Sky's jester stack where he's sitting on 63 of them. He could buy a house with all these jesters. Rao Britter writes, "Based. All of us men, especially Rigat, white men, must ignore and not buy this vibrant and brave game. We must not invade a BIPOC, LGHD, TV, IA, 2S+ space with our privilege." Parasite X writes, "I'm surprised such obvious clown bait actually worked." Laughing emoji. I guess it doesn't really surprise me anymore, but you'd think people would learn, but no. People still fall for the same old tricks they were falling for 20 years ago. It's never gonna change. Finisher at Home, replying to the OP, writes, "Low tier bait. You actively call out clown throwers saying you're gonna report them," which you can't do, by the way, just so you can get more jester reactions. Everybody look out. Nothing gets by this guy. All right, I'm not gonna read it, but honorable mention is Jest for copy pasting the steak meme. Well done, sir. Lisan JP starts a new thread titled, "I'm Matt Hansen's wife boyfriend. Hi, my name is Jerome, and I am Matt Hansen's wife boyfriend. You guys are making my girlfriend and my cuck very sad with your mean comments, just because he is a bit woke. Please grow up and find another hobby." Juan X Link writes, but this is our hobby." He was banned. Majestic writes, "As if a bull would take the time to write a comment on Steam forums. I rate this 0 out of 10. OP secretly wants to be the one holding her hand. Jolly Jew starts a new thread titled, "The game is woke! Boycott it!" All because one dev said some dumb crap. Who are the morons who think like this? Why do they infest this forum? I heard nothing about Avowed until you clowns started crying woke, but where's the wokeness? No dumb zitter posts don't make a game woke. Terrible writing, art style, and gameplay make a game woke. And so far, all available footage from the game shows nothing of the sort. When we will have terrible scenes like the I am non-binary one from Veilguard, all the talk wokeness make you look like idiots. And in case you don't remember, Obsidian's best game, Fallout New Vegas, also had LGHTV characters, and it was perfectly fine. Crying woke and starting drama over such petty issues as a dev posted crusty white people on Twitter make you look as dumb and infantile as the woke people you hate. Edit. Forgot the link with some game footage. No woke BS to be seen or heard. The reviewer says he really enjoyed the game. So stop paying attention to dumb tweets and enjoy the game. Mimind first reply writes, okay Karen. Multihog writes, the game also has pronouns rubbed in your face and very unattractive women. 2 hallmarks of a woke game. It would be a miracle for there not to be more, just like with Veilguard. You see one thing, it's going to be infested with all likelihood. It's like a conspiracy theorist. If they believe in flat earth and lizard people, you can bet they believe in all the rest too. Edit. And pronouns by themselves are enough to opt out. I agree with Grums. Zero tolerance. Pronouns being there is enough to not buy a game. I don't want to support this stuff in the slightest. Brainlit writes, the dev needs to a naked dogeza. We can't afford another victory for the chuds. Existers, I'm literally shaking. How can we make people buy the game? Omega writes, real snowflakes triggered. Rant Sama, who was banned, writes, lol no. If these are the types of people working on it, then you just know it's a tedious, unhinged, moral lecture first and a game second. All right, I know this video probably isn't very long, but I'm growing tired of this, so we're gonna find one more thread. One more thread. Who's gonna get the last word? Kamala Harris starts a new thread titled, Conservatives, this game isn't for you. Shout out to the devs for their bravery in making an inclusive IP. To all the insecure, cisgendered, white males, get over it. You're not entitled to anything. Gamers want representation, and that means she, her, he, him, and they, them. Now, before you reply in gesture spam, think about constructively replying, rather than letting your emotions get the better of you. 18 hours, only 1 clown. That's unfortunate. I think this might deserve more than one. Crimson Dawn writes, Kamala, will you run for president again in 2028? Kamala Harris replies, well, it's certainly a possibility that can be, unburdened by what has been. All right, I think I'm just gonna end it there. That's a pretty poetic ending. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, got a nice cheap laugh out of it. Maybe it made your commute go by a little faster. But that's all I got for now. Like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.